We are in Frankfurt Zoo in Germany, and especially have attention to the Jimek house and Nocturnal house, but not all enclosures are dark. That was for sloth, and this is the Tibetan spring mouse. This is Kowari and not often seen in zoos. And here we see quolls, the eastern quoll, and the inset there is filmed in Leipzig. I made some of my videos a little bit more bright so you can see. For example, this one is a gray-bellied night monkey kept together with larger hairy armadillo. This is the northern Luzon clouded or red, not often seen in zoos. And this one of my favorite, the prehensile tailed porcupines. They are not threatened, and they are a nocturnal rodent with a prehensile tail. Here we see the aardvark kept together with spring hares. Spring hares from the south of Africa. And also you don't see often in zoos, 5 in Europe, amongst others in Berlin Zoo and Tierpark. But the Jimek house really has a remarkable collection. I hope you can see that by now. As a zoo director, I was lucky enough to go behind the scenes with a very kind animal keeper, and I even could feed some of the animals, for example the prehensile tailed porcupines. So really cute animals, and they eat leaves and bark and fruits and so on. I could also feed the spring hares. One was hand raised, and we hope in my zoo Hoyerswerda, to keep aardvarks someday. So this had my special interest. You cannot book this now, these kind of meet and greets here. So the aardvarks even had a young. This is the breeding box. And then no, Corona is not there anymore, but I could go into the enclosure of the eyes. A lemur species from Madagascar, the keeper feeding it with some nuts. And in Germany you can only see them in Frankfurt. Furthermore, in Dublin, Jersey, Chester, London and Kessingland. They live in the dry forest in Madagascar, and you see this bony middle finger with which they collect and catch insect larvae, beetle larvae from the bark. Here we see the Australian echidna together with tawny frogmouth, and they also have naked mole rats, a nice large colony with a lot of babies. They get 1 to 20 juveniles, and we can see them in 41 zoos in Europe. I will put a link to the Zoo Wild's naked mole rat video at the end of this video. This enclosure is for the black and rufous elephant shrew. They eat a lot of insects, and they live monogamously, so only one male and one female, but at night they sleep in their own nests, and this monogamous pair only sees each other every now and then, so not very often. They live in Eastern Africa. Then we see an enclosure, large enclosure for the short-eared elephant shrew. And the next one is the Javan chevrotain, the lesser mouse deer from Indonesia. Then we see a combination of the Guldi tamarin together with the greater guinea pig that lives in the south of Brazil. And then this large enclosure is for the Komodo dragon. I was lucky enough to see one digging. What I didn't film was the striped grass mouse, the common gundi, the southern tamandua, the golden lion tamarin, the cotton-top tamarin, the three shrew and the rock hyrax. So the Jimek house really has a remarkable collection, and Zoo Frankfurt is very interesting in itself. See you in the next Zoo Wild YouTube. Bye bye.